Hey guys, how you doing? Ron Raymond here from the Raymond Report with your free NHL hockey preview and prediction for Friday. It is February 24th. Hope you have yourself a good start to your friendly Friday. As always, don't forget, subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner, or hit the subscribe button below this video if you're using a mobile device. Today's podcast is brought to you by ATSStats.com. Check out the free Raymond Report Lite version. Go to the website, ATSStats.com. Go to NHL, free NHL stats, and today I'm going to give you guys a full version of the full Raymond Report to see what it's like, and you can see all the information that we provide to our members here each and every day at ATSStats.com. All right, let's get into the computer picks for today. It is February 24th. We're going to kick it off here with the Toronto Maple Leafs taking on the Minnesota Wild. Now, the Minnesota Wild coming off a 2-0 victory over the Columbus Blue Jackets yesterday, while Toronto, they won their last game 2 days ago, 6-3 against the Buffalo Sabres. 9 goals scored in that game. If you recall, it was like a home game for Toronto. Because it's so close to Toronto and Buffalo, all the Leaf fans go over there, so it's like a free home game. But anyways, tonight you got -208 is the line, 6.5 is the total, and we're going to lean with Toronto on this one. 3.5 to 3.04, the over-under at 6.54. So we do, according to the computer pick, it does like it to go over the total. However, keep in mind, Minnesota pretty stingy on defense these days. In fact, 2-8 to the under, while the Toronto Maple Leafs, their last 2 games have gone over the total, and they're coming in battle-tested with a strength of schedule of 55.1%. Buffalo Sabres winning last night. In fact, they got fired up there in the third period. There was Chernak made a hit on Okposo, and some guys thought it was maybe an elbow, but nevertheless, I think it fired up the Sabres, and they got the W in overtime. And tonight they are a underdog in this spot. Florida -192 is the line, 6.5 is the total, and we're going to lean with the Florida Panthers. 3.7 to 2.9, the over-under at 6.64. Let's see if the Buffalo Sabres can go back-to-back W's here tonight at Sunrise. But we're going to give the Florida Panthers a 68.8% chance of winning, and they're coming off a 4-3 victory over the Anaheim Ducks. Montreal Canadiens taking on the Philadelphia Flyers. The Flyers are -149 favorite in this one. 6.5 is the total, and we're going to lean with the Flyers in this one. 3.5 to 2.9, the over-under at 6.48. Looking at the Montreal Canadiens last game, big upset win over the Devils. 5-2 was the final in that one, while the Flyers, they lost to Edmonton. 4-2 was the final in that one. They are now 3-7 in their last 10 games, and I don't think they had a really good trip out west in Western Canada, playing all the Western teams, but you can see 4-2 against the Oilers. And looking at their ATS record, though, even though, 3-7, this is why I always say you got to look at the puck line. Even though a team's not doing well straight up, they could be losing like by 1 goal, and that's what's happening in Philly. 7-3 on the puck line, while the Montreal Canadiens 6-4, but again, losing record, right? So guys, I sound like a broken record every time I get on here. Look at the puck line. It can do a 2-3 team parlay just with puck line. And the percentage, I'll tell you, the percentage is pretty good. In fact, you know what? Since it's such a great topic, I'm going to go right there right now in the SBI, just to proof is in the pudding type thing, right? Go to NHL, and you can see right there. Look at that. Yesterday, 80%, 8-2 in the puck line. You know what? That's a mic drop right there. That's a mic drop. Anyways, back to the show. Let's get to the forecast here. So we do like Philly 3.5 to 2.9, the over/under at 6.48. The Ottawa Senators taking on the Carolina Hurricanes. -263 is the line. I had -251, so we're in the ballpark, and I'll be showing you more value reports after. And for the Ottawa Senators, the total 6.5. We're going to lean with Carolina in this one. 3.6 to 2.8, the over/under at 6.49. Carolina having a great year again, 38-18 on the year, while the Ottawa Senators 2 games below 500, and they're trying to make the playoffs. All right, LA Kings taking on the Islanders. We got the Islanders winning this one, 3.1 to 2.6, the over/under at 5.81. LA losing last night 4-3 to the Devils. I believe that game was in overtime, and playing on 0 days rest, so a back-to-back game situation. While the Islanders, they played pretty good defense against the Jets, and they won that game 2-1. And we're going to lean with the Islanders in this one. Again, 3.1 to 2.6, the over-under at 5.81. So we do like it to go over the total, and the Kogo sit right there at a coin flip at 50%. And your final game of the evening, this is a good one. And you got the Jets taking on the Colorado Avalanche. The line's a pick 'em, so just basically it's a coin flip. -110 is the line, 5.5 is the total, and we are going to lean with the Jets. 3.1 to 2.5, the over/under at 5.68. Colorado coming in on a 3-game win streak. In fact, a 6-5 come-from-behind win against the Edmonton Oilers. And like I said, 2-1 loss for the Jets over the New York Islanders. Last 6 games for the Jets have gone under the total. In fact, look at that, 0-9-1 the last 10. So could be a 1-0 game here tonight in Manitoba. All right, let's get to your stats and trends of the day. I got a good one on the under for the Carolina Hurricanes playing Ottawa. Anytime the Canes are home versus a non-division opponent like Ottawa on 2 days rest, and they're coming off a 3-goal win. In fact, the Canes' last game was a 4-1 win over St. Louis. Check the under, 3-14-1. Excuse me, to the under. So the under with but the thing is, when Ottawa and I live here, is that the goaltending situation, man, we just don't, we're almost to the point where we're at a rent a goalie situation. All our goalies are getting injured. I just heard this morning now our Belleville goalie's injured. So yeah, we're in a rent a goalie situation here in Ottawa. So I don't know if this would be a good one, but you know what, it made the stat of the day, so it is what it is. All right, let's get to the full rain report, and we're going to talk about those Leafs. Okay, the Toronto Maple Leafs, minus 208 is the line, 6.5 is the total. And again, we do like Toronto here. And this is the full rain report detailed tip sheet that you get with your membership. Hey, membership's only $9.99. We changed the price. It used to be $24.99. Now you're getting the whole entire website for $9.99 for 30 days, $4.99 for the week, $79 for the year. And this is some of the access you get to with the tools in the toolbox. Last 10, the VI, the cow, and if you scroll right there, the parity value index, the strength of schedule. So when Toronto's at home against those B-type teams, 4-2 straight up, but 1-5 to the under. At home this year, 22-10, and you can see in the last 10 head-to-head meetings against the Wild, they are 6-4, 7-3 against the point spread. So yeah, so that's home or away. And when Minnesota's in Toronto, 2-8 to the point spread. Again, man, everything seems everything goes right and comes right back to the point spread, right? The puck line. It's where you make money in hockey, really, to be honest. And if you look at the over here, let me see if I got any pearls to show you guys here today. Probably on the Leafs. And let me see here. Yeah, we got some pretty good numbers right here. Let me see. It's all in the team factor, right? So you look at this column, it involves the team. If you look at this one, it involves the league. And I like the league. When every team's in a certain situation, what the stat is. And let me just check here on Minnesota if there's nothing. And sometimes you just don't have any, right? You can't force a league system trend, but this is what you get with the Rain Report each and every day right here at ATSstats.com. All right, let's get to your value report. And again, if you missed the NBA forecast show or the betting show, so in the Rain Report, we have A, B, and C-type teams. A-type teams are teams with a 60 or higher win percentage. B-type teams are 50 to 59.9. And the C-type teams, those are your beer and pizza money teams that you want to wager on, 49% or lower. And when you go to the Rain Report, let's say we go to the favorites, and when Toronto's at home against B-type teams like Minnesota, the average line is 174, and tonight's line is what, minus 208, I said? Believe it or not? Yeah, minus 208. So you can see that Toronto a bit overvalued tonight, and that's how you can shop for value. You know, you hear me say it all the time in the show, right? Shop for value, play the percentages. Well, that's one way you can shop for value. And if you go to the underdog card tab right here, look for Minnesota on the road against those A-type teams like Toronto. Normally they're plus 145, and tonight you're getting bonus money. You're getting 175. So Minnesota could be worth a look here. Again, maybe puck line. I think puck line Minnesota is where you want to lean. All right, your top sports betting option today is the Winnipeg Jets, minus 110 against Colorado. They've been neutral 25 days. Strength of schedule, 49%. And against those B-type teams, yeah, pretty good. 61% against the 50 to 59.9% teams. They're on the 6-under streak. And at home, 20-8. Yeah, you know what? Winnipeg looks like a nice play here tonight. And they have a 50.5% chance of winning against the Avs. All right, there you have it. That is the Rain Report for a friendly Friday. Hey, it is Friday, and hopefully you guys have a great weekend. I'll be back on a cash out Monday. Hey, hopefully we're all cashing out, and hopefully you're making a lot of money using the Rain Report. Again, take advantage of the $9.99 for the month, $4.99 for the week. And hey, you know what? Pitchers and catchers reporting soon, so the crack of the bats will be happening very shortly, and we will breaking down all the Major League Baseball pretty soon. So, and you know what? The thing I like about baseball and NHL, two things they have in common: moneyline sports. See you on a Cash Out Monday. Cheers.